Welcome back to Creeper World 3, Arc Eternal. We're moving on now in the Alpha Sector. We've finished Cave Maniac. Moving on to J, the biggest, most numerous system of them all. I'm sure we'll be spending a month here, maybe two. But then, after that, all we have is the ones with achievements in them. Groniad, Mad Mag, and Virgil W. For the developers levels. So, we are closing in on it. 4 systems to go. And let's take a look what we have in here. We've got some pairs of maps. We've got Megaland, Megaland 2, a couple super towers, a few creeper wall ones, totems along the outside, and we've got some really small ones. Barely even see Wall Saver down there. And there's also some one-offs like Electricity Quiz, Pit, etc. So we're going to start with the big ones, which means the 2 Megaland, and then we'll go to Zeniveril. So those are the 3 sizable ones, but a lot of smaller levels in this, which could make things kind of interesting. On to Megaland. That's a kind of a bizarre scenario. Okay. Let's see. We've got Digitalis and power zones, but there's like no emitters on the map. Huh. So obviously we've got some type of scripting going on here. What on earth? Okay. Yeah, this is bizarre, but it says prepare to defend the main base. Supposed to be defending this. It's weird to see all of these spores going off and I can't do anything about it. But in any case, let's build across here. So we're supposed to well defend this area. Oh, let's get another one in here to make that connect. Okay. Build a sprayer. Ore mine. Then obviously we're going to want, yeah, these are all just, okay, so they're building stuff on these as the spores hit, it would appear. Okay. So let's get reactors going. And clearly from what they're saying here, we're going to want beams. So let me just space out beams around our lovely island. Yeah, and I think getting these beams up more quickly would probably help, because then we can stop, you know, some of those spores landing and adding to whatever it is that they're doing. We're going to be spending quite a bit of time, I think, here building reactors, because these beams are busy. So I want to wait till the energy catches up before I build anything else. So I want to build 2 of these at a time until that proves to be sufficient. Then I'll add more. We are now taking out some of the spores. So this is a weird level. We get a couple more beams up. Let's see if I go about there. Yep, that'll connect. Okay. I think it's probably a good idea. Oh, I can't build any terps. Okay. Can do forge, can do Berthas. I definitely want to have reactors in the interior here. And then the beams around the outside. That'll work. I've got a pretty good amount of energy now. I want to work on encircling the islands with the beams at this point, as soon as these reactors get up. Then I'll go for more energy. I think we've got enough in place. Starting to boost back up. Another one here. But for now, I'm going to stick with that amount of beams. But I do want to connect via relays. There we go. That's all the way around. So now that doubles our speed at getting everything out to them. Let's go with more reactors. And the thing is, like, these blocks may go eventually. I can't assume, like, I'm feeling these are blocked off because they said this tower is going to do something. We want to be well defended. So I think that these are going to be avenues of approach, potentially for Creeper. I'm not sure if that's going to be the way it works, but I definitely want to get... Yeah, and I'm actually going to take this one down. Because by each one, I want to have a Digitalis cannon. I don't know that I'm going to need this, but I want to be prepared in case I do. Let's get rid of that one. And I would rather be like over-prepared than under-prepared here. Let's move you... Well, I really like the spacing where it is. Let's just put a couple of these side by side. Didn't quite get that one. Should be good enough. There, there, and let's move you just slightly. There. Take this down. There. Okay. So now if I mark all these as Digitalis, then I can be prepared, I would think, for everything that comes through. Now I want more reactors. And I think it's also about time for me to build up an attack force. And I'm a little curious. We just fly you over here. I'm a little curious what happens if this constantly moving thing. Well, let's move it up here. Somewhere it's actually going to get there in time. Does it just like destroy my weapon? It probably does. Might get there in time. I think it will. I just want to see what it does. Can I put things on here to shoot over that way? And all that's happening here is it's getting towers. So... Oh, we just passes through them. Like they're not even there. Can I shoot from here over? And it's not, it doesn't have quite enough room. What about... Yeah. Oh, that's higher elevation. Okay, this is 3 and that's like 8. Okay. So, I need to attack these 4 islands first. 2 have runners, 1 has an emitter, and this one only has a spore tower. So I think going after this one first is best. I will need a few beams to take with me. But the depth... Yeah, the depth is not that much. So I think if I raid over there with a... Let me get some cannons up. And I think I want to get 1 Bertha in place. 1 should be enough. And I probably don't even need it for this area. But it would help. I just get that cleared out. I think that's going to be my easiest first target for sure. Let's see. Yep, okay. So I'm going to keep building energy while that comes up. Let's add a few more. I'm basically just going to cover the terrain in reactors, and I think this is going to be enough. I just wanted to get over 20. We throw up a couple of mortars. Yep, and I'm going to want some guppies. That's for sure. And when you're ready, just target right there in the middle. I'll go with 4 guppies at first, but I'm waiting for these to fill before I go too crazy on the energy. There it goes. And let's start raiding over this way. So the Bertha will be knocking that down in the middle, and we'll be knocking this down on the side, and eventually we'll be able to take it. Then I want to build, just to have them ready, a few extra beams. And then come back. I think I'm going to add a couple cannons and another mortar. I don't want to make the group too big, but I think a little bit more would be justified. Throw up some more reactors on this side, which I don't think I really need yet, but why not put them up? So we're down, okay, we're down under 2 on this side. This is up to 3.5, 2 plus. So let's see how we do this time. And more reactors while we are waiting. About 1.8, and it is starting to pile up on this side up to about 4. Okay, let's get out of here before we blow anything up. We're down to very small amounts though down here. The next time I think I'm going to send guppies with, because we may be ready for them. Yeah, this is just over 1. Next time I think I want to send the guppies, and then if our initial landing is successful, I'll send beams as well. This is over 1, but this is really, really low. It's about half of a level there. Just wait for these to get back their health. And we're about there. And of course the guppies are faster, so I'm going to wait till we're most of the way there before I send them in. The timing of this is always critical. I think we're about there. There we go. We're firing before the guppies land. Hopefully we clear out this area a little bit. I'm liking it. I think it's going to work. Let's get the beams in there. Okay, let's move here. And then I want to start getting Get a relay there. Relay here. Just to sort of expand what we're able to do. Yep, and in comes our beams. I think this is going to be successful. Now, let's land you more up this way. That actually might not have been the best idea. I want to move our weapons along. And there's limited enough creeper over here now that I'm going to pull the mortars to the back. Let's conserve our energy for the cannons. Sort of relay this way. Let's start throwing beams around the edge. I'm definitely going to want to build some more. To send over there. Okay. Let's put you over here. And throw you down this way. There we go. Okay, forward with the cannons, by all means. I'd like to just sort of do a dual relay advance here. Could probably get away with one. Toss a couple more beams over that way. I think we're ready to nullify this. Now, here's where things are supposed to get interesting. And I'm going to bring these mortars back just in case. Now we've got... Shoot, I should have been using... This is what I missed. So I'm going to move you back over here. Put you on always on. I'm going to put a sprayer here. And one somewhere over here. Always on. And I've been not using the ore. So that was a pretty basic mistake that I made here. There it is. Boom. Okay, now we lost everything that was over there. We're going to have all of you return to base. But then it says... So I was expecting this to do something. It didn't do anything. Okay, so I'm just going to go back over there and claim it then. Let's rebuild our half-dozen cannons. That won't take long. But yeah, I definitely want to rebuild this, because when they try to come through these blocks, if I've got them flooded with anti-creeper, I think that's where I want to be. Alright, so just going to gradually start pushing this stuff back over there. Of course, I want to do that before the creeper gets any ideas of filling it back up. And I don't think it's being hit by any more spores. So I don't actually need the beam. So that part of it is cut off. now that it's not doing that anymore. So this is all gonna melt. Now this is all gonna be really easy to clear out. And let's move on to the next one. I think I'll take over the Creeper Island next. And then I'll deal with all the runners later. And this depth, of course, much more significant. As a matter of fact, I think I want to build... Well, space is a bit of an issue here. Could build more berthas. Let's just see how it goes. Although really space shouldn't be an issue, just use the guppies and fund it over here. Actually I should turn that into a super berth is what I should do. It'll need guppy funding, but that's something we can arrange. And now this is all going to shrink back towards the middle. Okay, so I want to get super cannon on here, clear all this out. I'd like to build the forge back here on the mainland somewhere. Hopefully I still have enough clear path. Perhaps not. Okay. I'm not going to knock anything down. I'll just build it over here. We'll just use guppy power. Oh, there came a spore at us. Not sure where that came from. Our guppy's more than equal to the task for now. I say that, but it wasn't... Ah, we're not even connected to our cannon up there. Now it's going again. Looks like we've just about got all of our little tendrils here. Not with huge amounts, but they do have some anti-creeper. So that'll give us a nice buffer whenever those attacks do start to come. Now we're ready to move this off. I want to clear out this island before I do anything too drastic with the Bertha. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get out of that. Now let's see, the deepest here is almost 3, and that's going to gradually come down. Wouldn't hurt to throw a couple mortars though into the mix. Let me grab a couple of these over here. Probably just deep enough to make that useful. Make sure this stuff is spaced right so I can't because of that relay. So we need to rebuild that. Let's say it's there. Push the mortars forward. And now we're going to be able to connect to that totem and finally start getting some aether and some upgrades. Now we just got to pound the rest of this. It's almost clear. And now I'm going to start with that Bertha. Meanwhile, how are we doing over here? On the ends, we're up to the mid-30s. But it's actually lower down towards the middle. So those are the big parts. Those are the deep parts. We need to get... Yeah, okay, that's melting by itself. So let's have you target, say, there, and then we can land here, push our way the other direction. Although, no, not yet. Why don't we have you auto? Oh, you can choose the... wherever you want to hit for yourself. Clear current target. Low 30s still. And these guppies should be plenty sufficient. Right now I just sort of want to see how many guppies I need. Let's have you return to base. Because they are sending a few more this way, but they're not having any problems. However, let's just put these around the outside anyway, just to be sure. If nothing else, it gets them out of my way. I can use them later for other purposes if I need them. It wouldn't hurt to bring all of you back here because we're going to need you. So we've got a totem to power, we've got a forge to power. And yeah, right now with the speed of our guppies, I think we need all 4 of them up there. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yep, there's nothing up there. And now it's stopped. I don't want it to stop. So we'll put 4 of them in place, and that should be sufficient. And we definitely want to boost, as we go forward, the abilities of our guppies. So gradually hammering away at this. I'm going to build some more reactors, but right now I think I'm just waiting for the Berthas to knock it down enough. You know what? I don't like you targeting the very edge of stuff there. So I'm going to stop you from doing that. Just manually put it over here. It's not giving me an emitter strength, which is interesting. Okay, so this down here is only like 8. That's 7. Okay, so we've gotten rid of most of it. Oh yeah, you're still on auto. Clear current target. Get off of auto. Why don't you hit that one so... Oh, it's too late. Because you're already fired. No, I think I want you over here to help create that landing zone. Now, we are going to want more guppies. Let's get up another set of guppies to support this. Bring you back. Move speed will help them. I'm going to boost ore a little bit too. I think we're ready. Alright. So, using lessons learned from the first time. Don't need any beams over here, so that's not a complication. And everything over here is going to blow up, so we only want to keep over here what we need to keep the emitter under control. But then also, you can go auto-target. Relay here. So between the Berthas and our assembled weapons here, I do not expect this to be a very long process at all. I want to add one more move speed to help out the guppies, and then I'll start boosting things like range and fire rate to get our weapons going more. Of course, we'll want that ore, but it won't do any good to build the mine now, because we won't be able to use it. It'll just blow up as soon as we take down the emitter. Alright, now I'm thinking we're ready. Boy, if we are, it's not by much, though. This thing's putting up a fight. Let's throw you up in there. Just make sure we've got lots of firepower concentrating on it. You're not doing anything. Let's have you come back. Neither are you. But I'm going to leave most of the weapons in place. I mean, we're going to lose them, but there it goes. Okay, let's leave the guppies there. Bring these back. And just start rebuilding. Okay, so now now this thing is doing its attack thing. So hold on, because it didn't do it here, but oh, we lost all our structures over here as well. I didn't realize that was going to happen. So we lost the forge. Okay, I thought I was only going to lose things on the one island. Gah. All right. So we are, yeah, it's trailing out Creeper, which is going to eat through the blocks. But it's only about 3 deep. I think our ACs, between our AC and our Digitalis cannons, I think we're going to be ready for that. It's already eaten through some of the blocks. Yeah, our Digitalis is like 3 deep. Or that's not Digitalis, rather, our Anti-Creeper. Let's... Okay, first of all, we've got to create a place for a forge over here. That's obvious. Let's knock that down, see if we can do that. Okay. So that's going to solve that problem. And this is still creating it. Like, how... I wonder how much of this it's going to do. Or maybe it just is infinite. Yeah, we're definitely not going to want you on auto-target there. Okay. It's interesting that all the stuff blowing up over here, it damaged the Bertha, but it didn't destroy it. So I think that's very interesting. Why don't you target right about here? Because that's where I'm coming next. Yep, and it looks like this is not going to stop. We'll eventually eat through our anti-creeper here. But if I keep boosting that, that will help. Yeah, and I guess right now I don't really... No, I want you to target here for our next expansion. Oh, there's creeper forming here now, all of a sudden. Yeah, because that'll give us a temporary hole in the digitalis. Doesn't look like this is ever going to stop. Alright. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Because if it gets too close, then I'll need to address it. But I think right now I just want to boost the ore efficiency and have that sort of counteract it. Okay, then you can go ahead and auto-target wherever you feel like. You can knock out bits of this. I think that's a decent approach. Our totem's back online. Our forge is working. But we've lost all of our upgrades. So that sucks. Have to work our way back up. Okay. So we'll see if that has any more particular surprises in store. But in the meantime, this is all going fine. Let's slide our weapons back over here and get to work. Get an ore mine up. And a guppy to ferry the ore. And then you can deliver it there. I think there's only the one totem. So I think that's what we're stuck with to operate here. Now our guppy speed is back up. At least the first boost of it is. And that creeper's starting to shrink. And I think... Yeah, I think I want to put mortars along these spots that are close. That really might be the only one. Yeah, I'd like to boost the range for the mortars for sure. To work on that. We're not going to need very much energy, if any. So let's just leave one guppy here. I am going to want to get some snipers. I think I'm going to go with 3 for this next little invasion. Let's bring all of our cannons back. Almost enough Aether. There it is. Let's boost our range. That way these mortars can comfortably hit. Oh, I brought all the guppies back. I didn't mean to do that. Let's keep one of you over here. But just one. And what do I want to put there? Do I want to... I could put another Bertha. When these die, they seem to splurt creeper. That's probably where it's... That's part of where it's coming from anyway. Overall, our depth here is increasing around the outside. So we're not... It feels like we're not doing enough yet. If I were to move this... We don't have the range yet, so we're going to have to watch that. But yeah, that's creeper getting filled in there. But no, I want to move these all back. And build another Bertha. And have you target maybe over here. Boost our firing rate. So we think we're definitely going to want at least mostly Digitalis here. Let's see about getting some of these over. Where's my snipers? Ah. Getting pretty regular shots in here. If I build the snipers over there, and then the thing is I don't have any guppies to support them yet, so this will just be a raid. And I'll put in, let's say, 3 more. Alright, let's return for now. Let's get a little more prepared. We did take out some of the runners, though. These mortars are helping down here, and we've got some very small, but anti-creepers spilling out. Let's give this another, a little bit more full of shot. See if I can get enough of these over there at about the same time. Should have one more sniper, but right now I just want to get the guppies in place. Not you. Guppy. I think we're doing pretty well here. So we're going to lose a whole bunch of stuff again on the other islands when this blows. But more importantly, so can I nullify from here? Not quite. They were a little too smart for that. So let's make sure we keep everything away. This thing is, of course, just going to splurt more creeper as the runners come out. So that's kind of a difficult thing. But once we clear out enough of them, I think we'll get over the hump. Hopefully, anyway. Gradually move forward. This time we shouldn't lose all of our upgrades when we advance. I think that we've got it under control enough. Might not need everything over here, but we're using at least most of the cannons. I'm just going to leave everything up. And I think I want to keep boosting. I want another move speed, but pretty soon I want to start really ramping up the range as much as I can. See, let's have you switch to auto. A little bit short on guppy supply here. Boom. Okay, now we lost a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. Now relay. Getting the relays back up to feed all of this stuff I think is my top priority. And then get your ore mine back rolling. Okay, now we got runners. Okay. So that means we want snipers. We've got runners and we've got digitalis. That should be roughly enough, except I want one over here. Can I... Alright, I'm going to take down a reactor. There we go. We're going to want this totem. And you're not doing anything, slide over there. We're going to want another guppy. And you're going to slide over here. We're going to put another bertha in place. Auto. And let's auto for you. I'm not sure what this is doing here. I think it's dying. Slowly. Can bring more weapons over if I need. Okay, let's relay there. Let's make sure we're getting packets there. Yep, and now we're starting to have energy problems. Okay, let's start boosting that. Bunch of guppies trying to load up at once. Yeah, I feel like we're keeping this under control really well, though. So, let's hit, where? Let's hit down here. That seems like a good landing spot. Don't want you to auto. Let's take you off auto and maybe hit more this way. And once you're ready, you can hit here. Okay. So same as before, except we're going to want even more guppies, and I'm going to want to... We're just running out of space. Okay, let's cram in some cannons here. What I want is half a dozen Digitalis cannons and 3 snipers. And then I'm going to want 4 more guppies somewhere. This is getting really ridiculous. I'm going to boost energy a couple more times because I think we're going to need it. Alright, let's give this a whirl. So, I want to land somewhere over here. Sniper. Guppy. Another sniper. Another sniper. Let's bring a couple more of these guppies in. This really should do it. Because once this one goes down, it's the last of the 4 islands, last of this phase of the operation. Then let's start moving these forward. There's the other cannon I wanted to have with me. We've got to work our way towards the lovely runner nest. It keeps splurting out more over here, but I think we're keeping it under reasonable control. I think we're okay there. I do definitely want to keep boosting up that ore, though. Because it may not be a lot, but it's certainly helping. I don't think it's eaten all the way through yet, has it? Nope. It's gradually trying, but it hasn't eaten all the way through anywhere. So if I can keep increasing that supply, maybe I can keep it from doing that entirely. Of course, I don't know what they're going to hit us with once this island goes. Yep, snipers got too far behind. Need to move them forward. Having a bit of trouble here. Not a lot, but a bit. We're gonna throw a relay there. It's a nice little Bertha impact. Why don't you hit in here? There we go. Still a little bit strange that I'm having as much trouble with this as I am, but I think we're ready to move forward now. I think that's my cue to put up a nullifier. And when this blows, then we'll see what other tricks they have for me, because I would assume they have more. We're having trouble keeping supplied with energy over here. Like, we're making it, but barely. So, more speed. Yes, now what are you going to do? You're going to add spores. I don't even care if you add more spores. I really don't. Okay, so it's definitely time to relay up. And add another Super Bertha. Ore mine. Connect to that Aether. Connect here. Okay, and then now we've got to take out these, which are also spewing various things. Okay, yeah, they're spewing all the same stuff. They're spewing Digitalis, well, at least Creeper, Runners, so it's like everything is coming off after that. Okay, I want to have one on auto. Let's make it the new one. And then let's target over here. Let's hit there. There. And there. And actually, I think I want to use... We'll only use two of these. We'll put you on auto. Because I actually want to bring these back. We just only have so much room on the mainland. So I'm going to bring these back and use them for that next attack. I mean, I could eventually figure out, create enough room, whatever. I'm not going to bother with it. So initially, let's go with 4 cannons and a couple of snipers. A slightly smaller group, and then we can add more if we wish. Let's just land down here. Just get it moving. Sniper. There's the other one. Didn't figure out where I put my other sniper. And let's get all of you in. Boost up some of our upgrades. Like fire rate. Possibly a good idea. We're in position now. Just got to advance, and I'm going to start adding some more of these. This one is not connected anywhere. So let's fix that. Whoa! Okay, we're having some issues. Yeah, we've only got 2 live guppies left. And you are going to want to come, say, here. Alright, let's move you forward. Let's have you go creeper. Let's have mostly digitalis, but also see if we can make that survive. What's our depth here? Less than 3. Okay. Add another sniper. And we've gotten rid of the runners now, so I think it's going to ease off a bit. Oh, let's move you down there. There's a runner up there, but we're looking all right here. I want to push off this way a little bit, I think. So what I want to do is cut this off and create room for a nullifier. There we go. Yep, it's all alternating whether or not it's going totally dead. Let's see if we can protect that. Especially if I move over here. Oh, but we don't have any energy coming in. It's coming back now, but let's definitely boost that move speed even further. Yep, we lost it. We ran out of energy, I think. Let's try this again. I think we're dominating this thing enough now that we can be reasonably safe. And I wonder if this blows up, if they get even more hostile over here. But we're keeping this under control. Yeah, nothing. Nothing happens over there. We just take it and everything goes quiet. Okay. You. Let's see. Let's just hit somewhere over here. Here. And maybe right on top of it. So I just want to bombard now that whole island. All of you return to base. And then let's move the lot of you. What's going to be a good landing spot here? I'm not sure that there is one. Do I want to land that close? Let's just try it. Seem to be doing all right. Let's move in. If I want a creeper one forward, move you forward a bit. Let's slide you back. Create more room. Okay, that's a problem, so we're going to slide you over this way. Except you ran out of energy. I think we're looking all right here. That didn't work. Let's see. Slide you over here. There isn't much digitalis anymore. What if I go and make you another creeper one? I think I like that mix better. Are you connected there? Nope. We don't need these very much. Let's just retreat you. I want to slide you there. Make another relay there. It's a little bit better in terms of surrounding everything. And then, yeah. I think that works. So the highly scripted chaos of Megaland. A few surprises it definitely had to throw at us. It emphasizes defending your area, and obviously that's wise, but I think we had more than enough here. I might have overprotected. And here comes the last blow. And it's over. So I'm kind of curious, if that was just the regular Megaland, what does Megaland 2 have in store? That'll be coming up next time. Until then, thanks for watching. More Creeper World 3 will continue.